to my channel. So I wanted to do this video for you guys because I was shopping in the city the other day. I don't know if you guys are familiar with New York City, but especially the Manhattan area, but I was there the other day and doing a little bit of shopping in the Prince Street area next to the Apple store, and that area is definitely notorious for a lot of street vendors. I'm gonna be nice and give them that label, even though a lot of them are not street vendors, but I'm gonna rock out and give them that title. So there were a lot of street vendors out there, and I mean, let's face it, all over the city there's street vendors everywhere. You can find anything from a charger to a scarf, you like those pashmina scarves, to sheets, to freaking hats, to perfume, to makeup, etc. You name it, somebody out there has it, and kudos to them because I don't knock anyone's hustle. This particular day, I just happened to be walking past the table where the guy was selling perfume and makeup. So the curiosity in me goes over to the table, and immediately as soon as I saw the makeup, I realized he was selling fake MAC makeup. So I don't know if the people there knew it was fake and wanted to buy anyway, or if they really thought they were getting a good deal on some real MAC makeup, but he was selling, they were buying, and I just minded my business and kept it moving. So he stopped me and he was just like, oh, you don't see anything you like? You know, the shadows are $10, the pigments are this. And I'm like, hold up, like, you're selling this, it's fake, and you're only giving a $4 discount? Like, absolutely not, get out of here. So I just kept it moving. He didn't care, I didn't care, whatever, I kept going. But after going into 2 other stores, it just weighed heavy on my mind. Like, I didn't know if these people who were buying from this guy knew if the makeup was real, if it wasn't real, they just didn't care. I don't know. So I actually went back to the table and brought a few items. I told him I wasn't paying no more than $5 for whatever I wanted on that table, and he actually took it. So I brought a few shadows and I brought a few pigments just so I can do this video to show you guys what to look for when purchasing MAC from an unauthorized MAC source. Because if you really think it is MAC and you're getting a good deal, you're gonna be disappointed. So with that being said, let's jump on in. So I have here a few items that are MAC, and then I have a few items that I purchased from this vendor that aren't MAC. So let's talk about the packaging. Now, this is real MAC packaging. You see the shadow from the box. There's a little cutout for the box with the shadow. You see the font on top. You see the font on the bottom. The font on the side. One side gives you the ingredients. You see the font on the back. On the side, in the corner, you have the color. And at the bottom, you have the barcode. So this is real MAC packaging. This is fake MAC packaging. So notice the font on top, you can see the eyeshadow from the box, font on the side, font on the back, font on the other side, color on top. Actually, it was a color up there, but I can tell by the placement, and a barcode on the bottom. For starters, hopefully you can see, the font is different on the packaging. The font is slightly smaller on the fake product, and you'll notice that all over. And the barcode on the fake product is smaller than the barcode on the real product. I want to say they don't use the same names, but I only grabbed a few, so I'm not sure. I actually have a similar color. This is a real one, this is a fake one. This says this is in the color Swedish Dreams, and this one is actually Melton Mauve. So yes, this is Melton Mauve. So I don't think they do the same exact color names, but again, I'm not sure. Also, let's talk about the casing. This is the color Melton Mauve. This is real MAC. And this is the color Electric Eel. oh, maybe they do have the same names, because I do have a color electric eel and I want to say it's very similar to this, so maybe they do, I don't know. But this is the fake MAC, this is the real MAC. So for starters, the feel of the casing feels different. I can't really put my finger on what makes it different. They actually feel like have the same weight to it, but it just feels different. I don't know. Also, the glass on top, or the plastic, whatever you want to call it, is definitely different. This one, I don't know if it'll pick up here, but this one is a bit more raised than this one here. It's not something you're gonna see on camera, but if you were to run your fingers across it, the real MAC feels even with the casing, and this one feels raised. So it's kind of like once you pass the glass, your hand will dip back down to the casing, if that makes any sense. So this one is raised in comparison to it not being raised in here. Also, the fake case has a opening at the bottom for an applicator. This one doesn't have it, so let me open up another one to show you. So in the fake matte casing, the opening, the bottom of the case opens up and it has a little mirror, and it comes with a little applicator so that you can pick up your product. MAC, of course, does not have that. Bottom of the casing does not open at all, and it does not come with a mirror or an applicator, so some people may feel like they're getting a bonus because there's a mirror here and an applicator, but still not real MAC. You open up the product, it looks significantly different. So with this one, I don't know if you'll be able to, if it'll pick up here. This one is kind of raised a little bit from the actual casing, and this one is like inside of it. So definitely want to watch out for that as well. So this is the fake MAC, and this is in the color Satellite Dreams. So we're just going to do a product swatch here. This is Satellite Dreams. As you can see, there's a lot of like residue from me picking up the products like that. And this is Melton Mauve. I'm digging my finger in there the same exact way. And this is the color here. This is just the color it is, but you'll see that it's no residue the way the fake product is. So it's more like powdery. The fake one is like very powdery, and the real one is, you know, not like that at all. It gives you a nice finish. Now granted, the color payoff is completely different, but the consistency of it, you notice it right there. So just beware of that. It feels like pressed powder. This is the electric eel color. I wish I would have brought up the MAC electric eel color, but see, it's the same way. Like when you pick it up, I hope this is picking up on the camera, but it's like very chalky, very powdery. Like it's a lot of product, like it's powder. Even look how it looks here, you know, when you press into it. And I didn't really press that hard. I mean, I dug my finger in there, but I didn't press super hard for it to pick up the product the way it did. So just be wary of that. One more thing I picked up was the pigments, because I just wanted to see what the difference was in the pigments. I really hate to open these pigments because they get everywhere. Let me move my finger so you can see. It's just flat, just to contain all the products. This one here, look how it's built. It reminds me of a pacifier. I don't know why, but it has this little circular thing in the middle. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it. Oh, I see what they did. Okay, so this is a hole where you can tap your pigments out, and I guess it'll either land on your brush or land in this curved area here where it can, where the product can collect. So, I mean, that's pretty smart, but real MAC does not have that. As soon as you open, you'll be able to tell. As soon as I opened it, I was able to tell. Not sure if this is going to pick up on camera. It's like very powdery and just clunky, and I mean, I'm sure the color still works, but no, I'm not even going to do it to myself. I ain't even going to do it to y'all. I'm not going to swatch it. This is how the real MAC pigment looks. Now, sidebar, I've had this pigment for years and I haven't even put a dent in it. I can't even tell you the last time I used this pigment. And look, it doesn't even look the way the fake one used. Look, I think immediately off the back, what I noticed was the packaging being different. You don't know how it's going to hold up in the long run. These things could dry up and turn to just fairy dust, and then you'll be out the little bit of coins that you did spend on it. So it's not worth it. I didn't try the lip gloss because I am very particular about what goes on my skin. I don't know what the lip glosses are made of, so I wasn't even going to try it. But there were people there buying everything up. They had everything from blush to eyeshadow, even the foundation, which is another thing I wasn't going to try because my skin is very sensitive, and I don't know if I'll be able to go back to Prince Street and find that person that sold it had anything going wrong. So I wasn't even going to test it out. And last but not least, if you're really not sure and you already made the purchase, just take it to a MAC counter and they'll be able to tell you if it's real or if it's not. This video because I felt like there were people there that were buying it and I couldn't tell if they knew it was fake or if they thought it was real, and that's why they were purchasing it. And I wasn't going to be the one to interject right then and there, because they could have been like, yeah, I know it's fake, and then what? I'm sitting there looking stupid, me trying to do a good deed. So my good deed was to compare these products, put it out there, and let you guys know what to look for when purchasing a MAC product that's not from a MAC vendor. So hopefully this video helped. If you have any other questions, you know, just put them in the comments below. If you have a similar story, put that down below too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're interested in seeing more like this, how to spot reals or fakes, please let me know. And I guess that's that. So, peace out, people.